What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that is thank you for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan or someone who just locked in with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. So let's get right off into it, man. So, Loaded Lux hosted a live. He went live on his Instagram, and he was in the studio with his producer, and his producer pulled up a YouTube blog. And before we get started with that, man, shout out to Hoffa. You know, he has the My Expert Opinion show that's doing phenomenal. He just got done with the battle with Chubby Jag, very controversial, very fire battle. And he has the legend battle that just debuted with Method Man several weeks ago. So he has a lot of things going on. So shout out to him. But producer pulls up a clip of Math Hoffa on his Reading Between the Lines YouTube live. On this live, he proceeds to call out Loaded Lux. And not just any Loaded Lux, not just, suit wearing Loaded Lux, not Kung Fu Lux. He decides to call out Gray Hoodie Lux. And you see Loaded Lux trying to process this in his mind as he's watching the video. And his producer is telling him, yeah, man, he talks about this all day, man. He take shots at you every day. So Loaded Lux is trying to process this. Why he's trying to process this, let me say this. Math Hoffa, you got a lot of stuff working for you for 2020, man. You've been able to overcome a lot, and you went through quite a bit in 2020. Don't ruin your career trying to chase down Gray Hoodie Lux, man. I know you say you got Black Hoodie Hoffa. I understand Black Hoodie, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. That ain't it though. That ain't what you talking about. You talking about Gray Hoodie Lux. You're talking about, like, see what you are, like, Black Hoodie Hoffa is like Team Jordan. It's nice. It's cool. But it ain't a retro. It ain't an OG. And that's what Gray Hoodie Lux is, man. So, I mean, Math, think about it. Your last two battles, honestly, Chubby Jag is a debatable battle. Some people have you losing that. Do you really think Loaded Lux is going to lose to Chubby Jag or make it look like he could have lost? Do you think the appearance will ever be shaped and formed with a Loaded Lux and a Chubby Jag that Chubby Jag ever wins with anybody? No. Then you have Method Man. People still have you losing to Method Man. Controversial battle. I get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on. It was innovative. It was new. But when it comes down to it, some people have you losing the battle to Method Man. Do you think Loaded Lux would lose to Method Man? Do you think he would make it debatable? Do you think he would even give an inkling of a mainstream artist coming into battle rap and doing well against him? No, I can't roll with that. Math Hoffa, you are one of the legends. Math Hoffa, you are one of the greatest. Math Hoffa, you are incredible at what you do. But at the end of the day, sir, it is levels to this. It is levels of rapping. And you know this. And you know this very well. And again, you have been able to kind of rebirth yourself with this whole My Expert Opinion platform that you have. You've been able to change the narrative about you with good battles like Hollow to Don, like Chubby Jag, like Method Man. However, it's levels to this, man. It's a lot of levels, and someone give me their best Math Hoffa round, and I can assure you I can give you a Loaded Lux round that's 10 times better than that. And that's just what it is, man. You know, Loaded Lux referenced you to being the old uncle at the barbecue. And you might be just that, man. You might be the old uncle at the barbecue that, just throwing out, just wild assumptions and wild accusations. Just, you got diarrhea of the mouth, as my grandmother would say. You have diarrhea of the mouth. You just be talking, man. You don't mean no harm. You don't mean no harm. Loaded Lux, man, he just playing with you. But in all seriousness, Math Hoffa, you are a legend. Math Hoffa, you deserve to be in the conversations when they talk about legends in battle rap. But when they talk about God pens, oh no, sir, you can't even hold the communion plate. You can't hold the communion plate. Your bars is simplistic. And that's not a bad thing, because I like simplistic bars. Your bars are easy to grasp the concept on. But when you're talking about Loaded Lux, you got to go back and watch that like 8 or 9 times. And every time you find something different. Every time that same punchline means something completely different because you heard it with a different approach and a different angle. Math Hoffa, this is not what you really want, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of good going for you in 2020. Stop that right now. But let's cut to this Loaded Lux clip. This is Temperature Check. I am Mr. Check the Temperature, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we're just getting started.
See what niggas is talking. I want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Of giving me an L. Give me
Hoodie
Lux, whoever he is. Send Gray Hoodie Lux to Black Hoodie Hoffa. Let's see what happens. Gray Hoodie Lux versus Black Hoodie Hoffa. Let's see what happens.
What?
T Hammer, here you go again. You about to get clipped. You about to get clipped. Playing. Slide, the GOAT clips already did that.
Yeah.
Actually, if you watch
Pause that. Hold on.
Watch live.
He says another one?
Almost every day. What we talking about? He does this almost every day.
Nah.
Every day. And he keeps saying, yo, somebody call out Beloved, let him know.
Document this shit. The first time I'm hearing about this shit. Rudy brought me to the studio. But I came to record something. He said, yo, you gotta see this shit. Like he been seeing it every day.
Every day, bro. Every day. Like clockwork.
Every day. Yo, the crazy shit about this, listen, I tell you, hey, don't get it twisted. You already know, man. My eyes set on daylight, you know what I'm saying, right now. I just be like, listen, I'm humble for the rumble. I'm flattered. I'm like, you know. My position be weird, though, about, like, certain shit, though, sometimes. It's crazy, like, because I know it's love, and I know it's other sport. It's camaraderie. And outside of, you know, just contention in the battle, you know what I'm saying, I've grown to have a great respect for Hoffa, you know what I'm saying, as a man, you know what I'm saying, everything he's doing, you know what I'm saying, true love. But that thing, though, come on, Hoffa, like, come on, let me talk my shit now. Politics all over with, man. Yo, Hoffa, my nigga. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga, y'all can document this, send it to him, tell him I'm on here talking. Bro, Hoffa, no! Hoffa, no! No!